Well, you talk about confidence and humility, and so that brings me to imposter syndrome. A lot of entrepreneurs and successful people experience imposter syndrome or severe self-doubt. Have you ever experienced imposter syndrome or severe self-doubt?
Not in a business environment. I think, imposter syndrome is slang for insecurity. I felt insecurity in swimming, in riding a bike. I was always fearful of drowning or hurting my knee. So as a child, I had insecurities around common things. I was also insecure or scared of my first kiss. Adolescent stuff I can really associate with insecurity, right? As a business person, you have to understand how my life worked out. I was getting D's and F's in school. So grown-ups were giving me negative reinforcement. And this was the 80s, and in New Jersey, and blue-collar New Jersey. So, they all were well-intended, but my teachers were not politically correct. I had teachers say that I was dumb, that I was, a loser, that I would grow up being a garbage man. And I was very fortunate because I was unable to listen to them. I did not absorb that. And there was only two reasons. One, my mother was such a positive force of reinforcement at home that I thought I was the best. But she wasn't a modern parent where it was delusional, you're the best and no consequences. It was you're the best, but if you do anything that's out of line, you're gonna really feel the wrath. And number two, the market. Listen, the market. When I was 6, I sold the most lemonade. When I was 10, I sold the most baseball cards. When I was 15, I was selling the most wine. And so the market was always telling me I was good. So I could never really have imposter syndrome in business, aka insecurity, because it's always been a positive reinforcement. Plus, I love sports. So with a sports overlay, I knew that you don't win every time. I think one of the biggest issues in our society right now is 8th place trophies. We demonize losing to children, thus rendering them to be scared of it. And I think we've created losing as a boogeyman, and now people are scared to lose. I'm gonna go very dark. I weirdly prefer to lose. Yeah, I like it. I like that feeling of my chemicals saying, okay, now let's figure it out and win next time.
Great. That's how you respond to it.
I love adversity. I love my back against